No, you've got to be on the stream page. Very good afternoon and welcome to the Nottingham Wildcats Arena here in Nottingham. Temporary home for both the Derby Trailblazers and the Bradford Dragons, who are the two teams contesting this afternoon's NBL action here in Division 1. Two sides met 3 weeks ago. Derby somehow let a big lead slip away from them and ended up in a 2-point win for the Dragons. So Derby will be keen to make amends on this occasion this afternoon. Clock is ticking down towards tip-off. We have a minute and a half to go before the game is due to tip, but it will be a little bit later than that because once the clock gets down to 0, there will be 1 minute silence in memory of the Duke of Edinburgh, His Royal Highness Prince Philip, who passed away yesterday. The players will then take the knee, and then following on from that, the game will get underway. So stay with us. Derby and Bradford having quite different seasons to this year from one another. Derby sitting in 4th place in the league with 12 wins and 5 defeats. Bradford come into the game in 11th place, 6 wins and 10 defeats. But many of Bradford's defeats have been by just a handful of points, and they've been perhaps a little bit unlucky in some of their results so far. Derby have the upper hand in terms of points per game, averaging 87.1 points per game as opposed to Bradford with 79.9. Derby also slightly stingier on defence, conceding on average 79 against Bradford's 86.2. 25 seconds or so to go before we will take that moment's silence. Derby, just looking at some of the other key stats in the game, Derby second in the league for total rebounds, averaging 42.4. Bradford in 7th place with an average of 38.3. Good afternoon to Paula Conway, who's just checked in, says good morning from Kentucky. It's 9 a.m. here. Go Trailblazers. Good to have you all on, Paula. We will try and monitor the comments and give you a shout out if you want to get involved in the chat on the page. Chris Holt's also checked in, saying go Blazers too. So the two teams, I think, are going to come out to the free throw line to observe 1 minute of silence here ahead of tip-off this afternoon. Our referees just standing, you'll see them in front of the camera position at the moment. Joe Hodgson, Kevin Kinsella and Daniel Cox here to officiate the games this afternoon. So impeccably observed silence ahead of the game. Derby. Starting fives coming out onto court then for today's action. Bradford have Silks wearing 12. 5 is Billy Cousins. 4 is Time Regent Bascom. 14 is Great Ossabor. Players take the knee. Showing their respect to Black Lives Matter, and number 6 for the Bradford Dragons is Elijah Walsh. Derby have Malcolm Smith wearing 13, Ollie Stanley in 8, Jacob Conway in 1, Blake Bowman in 6 and Charlie Brown in 4. Bradford have the opening tip, and it is Lykoudis who has it now with Billy Cousins. Afternoon to the Kents and the McGaffins who are watching the stream. They've just checked in. First shot going up from Bradford is no good. It's rebounded by Charlie Brown for Derby. Blake Bowman setting the play for Derby. Powering his way into the basket, putting the shot up. He gets the roll on that one. Blake Bowman for 2. Turned over by the Dragons. It's going to be a sideline ball at towards the end of the court, coming in from Jacob Conway, and Charlie Brown now has it for Derby. Charlie round the perimeter, finds Bowman. Blake going inside again, 2 more points for the youngster. Doesn't go for him this time, and the rebound is pulled down by Time Regent Bascom. Great Ossabor going up to work, gets the 2. And Ossabor had something like 33 points and 13 rebounds last weekend. Malcolm Smith replies with 2 for Derby. Huge game for the Bradford youngster last weekend against Thames Valley. But it wasn't enough to earn them a victory. Time Regent Bascom looking for 3. Former Manchester junior. Rebound is collected by Ollie Stanley, but he was out of bounds as he caught hold of it. So it's going to be a Bradford ball. Long pass inbound from Bradford, and they get the ball down close to the basket to Ossabor. No good. Good defense from Malcolm Smith and Ollie Stanley together. Malcolm clears the board. Here's Charlie Brown. Smith thinking about the 3. He's been taking a fair few of those recently. Not connecting with that one. And Regent Bascom with the rebound. Bradford on the fast drive. No good. Rebounded by Elijah Walsh. Ossabor puts up the long shot, no good. It's rebounded by Blake Bowman. The pass from Derby is way too long. Bradford fast-paced game going up, and Ossabor dunks that one off the assist from Elijah Walsh. Derby. Charlie Brown with the play to Bowman on the wing. Inside from Blake Bowman, Charlie Brown gets it back to Smith. And the 2 points is long and back off the rim. Rebounded by Ossabor. Sulks driving through traffic. Draws contact. It will be a foul called on Malcolm Smith by referee Daniel Cox. Sulks on the line, misses the first. Averaging 58.1% from the free throw line. Gets the second to go. puts Bradford into the lead for the first time. Charlie Brown for Derby. Kicks wide to Conway. Now Bowman. Strong to the hoop, doesn't go. Rebounded by Malcolm Smith. He'll get the 2. 6:30 on the clock. Bradford looking for a 3, and it's all string from Billy Cousins for a 2-point lead. Bowman back out to Conway. Conway shooting for the 3. It's long and it's rebounded by Elijah Walsh. Here come the Dragons. Walsh kicks it out to the wing, and time Regent Bascom for the 3. Back-to-back triples. Bradford coming up with a loose ball again. Foul on the break is called on Jacob Conway, and Billy Cousins will go to the line. Derby going to make a quick change here, bringing in Ronald Aberia wearing 17 and Ash Ugo wearing 2. They will replace Blake Bowman and Jacob Conway. First one short for Cousins, who's only a 28.6% free throw shooter. 2 from 7 in the season. Makes it 1 from 2 so far here. Ash Ugo goes for the long 2. It's off the top of the rim. It's going to be a Derby ball end line. Charlie Brown, good hustle for the rebound, but it went out from off Ossibor. Malcolm into a brick wall of shape of Ossibor, and Bradford have the steal. Looking for the 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Ugo. Coast to coast from Ash Ugo. He's fouled on the way to the basket. Foul is on 14. First team foul on Bradford. Ash Ugo also with just 1 from 2. We're at the midpoint of the first quarter, 5 minutes gone. Good pressure from Derby, and the steal is there. Malcolm Smith comes up with the ball eventually, and it came off his knee, and a Bradford ball. Ossibor in the corner, in and out with the 3. Rebounded by Ronald Aberia. Here's Ollie Stanley powering to the hoop for 2 points. And the Derby captain off the mark. Long 2, Elijah Walsh. Bradford leading 14-9 with 4:10 to go in the first. Ollie, this time it's a jump shot, and the putback from Malcolm Smith won't go either. It's rebounded by Walsh. shot clock will go back to 14 as that came off the foot. Josh Gademi checking in for Malcolm Smith. Jacob Conway coming back in as well for Charlie Brown. Double teamed, he gets the pass out to Sulks, blocked by Ollie Stanley. Good D from the captain. This is Ugo running the point for Derby, calling the play. Through Iberia to Conway, and now back to Ugo. Josh Gademi going for the three, it's all string. Ash with the assist, and the gap is down to 2 points. And that's a turnover for Bradford. Changes for Bradford coming into the game is number 11, Jermaine Lang. And it's Billy Cousins who's checked out. Gademi back to Conway at the top. Conway tries to find Gademi but can't. It's Sulks who knocks the ball out of play. It's a Derby ball with 2 seconds on the shot clock. And 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. And a timeout is called by Derby Trailblazers, who will set themselves a play to try and get a score within these 2 seconds. So we'll see what Matt Shaw has come up with in the break. He was quite vocal. 2 seconds, as I say, on the shot clock, 3:04 remaining in the first quarter. It's a 2-point game. Derby trailing by 12 points to 14. And the end line ball is coming from Gademi to Iberia, who slips with the ball, and there's the shot clock expired. So the timeout did not result in anything for the Blazers. Afternoon to Emma Hawley, also Barry Bowman and Claire Plant all watching. Good to have you along with us. Bradford on offense. Lang to time Regent Boscombe. It's gone out of bounds and it came off the Bradford player, according to the referee. Osterball looks like he's not too convinced with that. Just having a change of ball. COVID regulations suggest that we have to play with multiple balls at the moment and they have to be sanitised regularly. This is Ugo for Derby as we get back underway. And Conway shooting the three, it's long, and the rebound is collected by Derby, I think. Yeah, they have it. And here's Gademi looking for the three. which is short. Rebounded again by Derby through Jacob Conway. Oberia thought about the three, goes inside, misses the layup. Rebounded by Gademi, who gets the 2 and will go to the line for a bonus. The foul looks like it's on 11, Jermaine Lang. Timeout requested by Coach Chris Mellor of the Bradford Dragons. So 2 minutes and 18 left in the first quarter. It's 14 all, although live stats is telling me it's 16-14 to Derby. Josh Gademi misses the free throw. So if you are looking at live stats, that does seem to have the wrong score just at the moment. Bradford on the offense. Driving inside, that's going to be foul shooting for Bradford. Foul is on. Foul called on Derby. I think it's on Malcolm. He's going to take a breather. So 2 shots to come for Bradford and Elijah Walsh. Both sides struggling with their free throw shooting at the moment. And Elijah Walsh gets 1. Conway from Ugo, back to Conway. It's Gademi now has it, feeding down low. Great assist from Josh Gademi, finding Blake Bowman for 2. And Derby lead it by 1 with 1.5 minutes to go in the first. Regent Bascom, it's an offensive foul called here. Foul was off the ball. It's the second personal that's been called, so I think that must be on Jermaine Lang. Conway brings the ball inside for Derby, goes for the 2 off the glass, it's good. 18-15 with them inside the final minute of the first. Good D from Ash Ugo. Bradford get the ball to Lang, now back to Regent Bascom for 2, for the 3, it doesn't go. Rebounded by Conway. Bowman powering to the hoop, gets the 2. Great play from the youngster. Derby's lead up to 5 points. Regent Bascom going to work. Draws contact off Ollie Stanley. First foul on Ollie. Afternoon to Derby's club chaplain, Robin Miller. He's just popped a comment on saying, I'm here too. Hope you're enjoying the action, Robin. Regent Bascom, the first player in the game so far to hit the first end of a pair of free throws. And he completes the set. Demi feeds Bowman, and now Ugo in the corner, thought about the three, decides to spin instead, fed inside, and Ollie Stanley will go to the line for two. Could possibly have argued that was a goaltend there, from my position anyway, but he'll go to the line for two instead. 0.3 seconds on the clock. Ollie misses the first. Nothing with a second, but time has elapsed, so the attempted putback from Ash Ugo will not count. And at the end of the first quarter, Derby 20, Bradford 17. Okay. So welcome back to Nottingham. Quick look at some of the stats at the end of the first. Blake Bowman is on 6 points, Malcolm Smith has 4, Josh Kademi has 5 for Derby, and Jacob Conway and Ollie Stanley both on 2 for the Dragons. Time Regent Bascom on 5, Great Ossabor on 4, and Elijah Walsh leading the Dragons with 6 points, 1 apiece for Billy Cousins and Rihard Silks. Back underway with a Derby possession. Ugo drives inside, his pass is blocked, it's rebounded by 22, Uchi Emekwi. Lang going up, doesn't get the roll on that, rebounded by Blake Bowman. Kademi puts up the 3, all string, 2 out of 3 for Josh Kademi from behind the arc. And Derby's lead up to 6 points. Elijah Walsh going to work, is blocked and stripped by Blake Bowman. Ugo double teamed. Shot was put up, but it was taken away from him by Rihard Silks. Rebounded offensively by Bradford, who will reset with Elijah Walsh looking for a three, but it's way short and picked up by Ollie Stanley. And now Derby can break. Conway has it. Bowman. Inside to Ollie Stanley. Josh Kademi gets the two, courtesy of Ollie's assist. 5 straight points for Derby's number 5. 25-17. 8:25 on the clock. Umekwi. Good hands from Josh Kademi, but it stays with Bradford. Josh thought he got the steal there. Ronald Labir has checked in for Derby, replacing Ash Hugo. Blocked by Ollie Stanley. It's going to stay with Bradford though. Ollie is Derby's leading shot blocker. "19 blocks in the season so far, averaging 1.12 a game. And that's a shot clock violation called on the Dragons. Dragons coach Chris Mallon not happy with that one. He felt that the ball had touched the hoop and maybe that they should have had an offensive rebound. The referees will confer. See what decision they come to. And it will be a Derby ball. Blake Bowman for Derby. Tries to feed it inside. Kademi has it. The putback from Derby's no good. Foul is called. Let's see what that is. I think that's on Great Ossabor. No, it's the first foul on somebody. First foul, in fact, on Matthew Armstrong. Offensive foul called on Derby. Derby steal it back. 3 points is good for Jacob Conway. And the assist goes to Blake Bowman, who got the steal. So we have a 8-0 start by Derby to this quarter. Derby leading by 11, 7:41 on the clock. And I think a timeout's being called before the free throws are going to be taken. Whether it's a problem with the clock or something, I'm not sure, because one of our table officials has just run out of the arena to go and look at something, clearly. So we'll find out what's happening, and we'll take a quick break while that's happening. Right, quick. So the problems with the shot clock are resolved. That's the ball with a single free throw. Bradford will get possession back. Bradford looking for a three from Armstrong on the corner is no good. Off the ball, gets the rebound. Bradford looking for a long two, doesn't go. Rebounded by Kademi. Derby by 10, 7:09 on the clock in the second quarter. Jacob Conway powering to the hoop, doesn't get the drop on the basket, it was in and out, and rebounded by Osterball. Blocked by Ronald Oberia. Wow, big play from Oberia as he denied the three-point shooting opportunity for Billy Cousins. Back underway with Bradford's ball. Sulk's going to work, blocked by Ollie Stanley. That's his second in the game, he gets the rebound too. And Derby can reset. Charlie Brown kicks it round through Oberia to Josh Kademi, and now under the hoop. It's still a Derby ball. The single free throw that was taken as play resumed incidentally was in response to a technical foul which was called on Josh Kademi. Derby, shot clock running down, Blake Bowman shoots on the buzzer, it's short, and it's rebounded by Sulks. Bradford on the fast break. Sulks to Armstrong, Armstrong misses. The rebound is with Osterball, who puts it back for two. Bradford's first score from the field in this quarter, after almost 4 minutes. Ollie Stanley trying to find his way to Conway. And a foul is called on Jacob Conway. Bradford will have possession back. 5:50 on the clock. Derby by 8. 28-80. Sorry, 28-20. Osterball double teamed by Derby. He is called for the offensive foul, and that. I'm just waiting for the table to confirm, but I think that's his third personal. And yeah, there's the confirmation from the table. Looks like Dragons will leave him on court though, which will be something of a gamble. 3 fouls with 5:38 to go in the second. Charlie Brown to Josh Kademi. Thinking about the three, puts it up. Strings another one. And that's his third from 4 attempts. This is the kind of shooting that Derby fans have always known Kademi is capable of, but he hasn't shown it much this season. That's been hampered with injuries. Elijah Walsh kicks it out to Regent Bascom. Doesn't get there. It's going to be a Derby ball from the end line. Bowman will set the play for Derby. We are halfway through the second quarter. Derby leading 31-20. Bowman going to work, has to kick it back out to Gademi. Gademi is going to be called for the offensive foul, with Rihard Sulks taking the charge. Second personal on Josh. Lots of people talking about those blocks that we've just seen. Chemistry Made Simple says, nice block. Emma Hawley says, Ollie, the blocking king today. Derby have the ball back. Ashugo feeds it to Oberia, who misses the dunk, but the referee says it's basket good. Goaltend is called, and the foul is on Bradford's number 4, Time Regent Bascom, I think. Ronald with a chance for a three-point play. Oh, in fact, it's 2 free shots, so the basket did not count. I apologise. Ronnie gets the second one to drop. Good D from Derby, forcing the ball out of bounds. Bradford missing on the offensive opportunity. Rebounded by Derby. By Charlie Brown. Blake Bowman finds Ashugo, who goes to work. Gets the 2. Great drive from Ashugo. Sulks is denied by Ronald Oberia with his first foul. Fouls racking up for both sides on the board. Josh Gademi on 2. Malcolm Smith on 2. And Jacob Conway also on 2. Sulks getting the second. (34-21). 4 minutes to go before half time. Blake Bowman for Derby. To Ashugo. Oberia thought about the 3. Drives inside, slips over. Bradford get the ball back. This is Umekwe to Regent Bascom. Menace doesn't drop for Bradford. Derby ball. And a timeout has been called by by Derby. Derby Trailblazers timeout. 3:23 left in the second quarter. Derby leading by 34 points to 21. Just commenting off mic while the timeout was happening that Ricky Fetsky, Dragons stalwart, who's been with the club for such a long time, he averages 17.62 points per game. He is kitted up today, but hasn't been on yet, and I think he's carrying an injury, so I'm not sure whether we'll see him on court today or not. Derby in possession. Obiri gets it to Bowman. Bowman dishes off. Ollie Stanley will have the points. Nice assist for Blake. And Derby have the ball back again, do they? No, Bradford take it back. Good pressure from Derby. Sulks kicks it out to the wing. Elijah Walsh in and out, rebounded by Bowman. He's having a great game this afternoon as the Derby 18-year-old off to Kansas next year. Iberia with the three, can't convert it. It's rebounded by Umekwe. Elijah Walsh trying for the three, doesn't go. Rebound of Charlie Brown. Charlie to Ash Ugo. As well to avoid the interception. Another offensive foul call. As Umekwe takes it. And that is 2 fouls on Ash Ugo. And both of them are offensive calls. And it's the 5th offensive foul we've had in the game in total. Long three coming in from Bradford is no good. Charlie Brown again rebounding. Horn standing on the table, not quite sure what the issue is. But it will be an end-line ball for Derby when we resume. Both teams taking the opportunity to have an unofficial timeout here. I think there might be a problem with the shot clock again. There's somebody has just, the Trailblazers staff has just shot out to talk to the centre management staff here at Nottingham. So just have a quick look at some of the stats in the game so far while we have the break in play. Blake Bowman is on 6 points, Jacob Conway on 5, Ollie Stanley 4, Malcolm Smith 4, Josh Gudemi leading all scorers for Derby with 13 points, and he also has 3 rebounds to go with that. Charlie Brown leading the rebounding despite being one of the smaller players with 5 rebounds for the Trailblazers. For the Dragons, Elijah Walsh still leading the scoring with 6. No, he's not. He's Great Osborne leading it with 7. Elijah Walsh with 6. And Time Regent Bascom with 5 points. And Bradford's leading rebounder. No surprise really, but it's Osborne with 6 boards in the game. Sulks has 1 block for Bradford. Derby have produced 4 blocks. Back underway. Iberia to Bowman. Into the corner to Ashugo, looking for the 3, all string, and yet another assist for Blake Bowman. 39-21. Derby had it back briefly, but it's back with Dragons. Foul is called on Ollie Stanley, but the basket is going to be good for the player wearing 0 for the Dragons, who is Edward Skutmanis. Who can't convert the free throw, and Ollie will collect the rebound. Foul is called on 22, Umekwe. There is an ongoing problem with the shot clocks here at the moment, but I think the time is being counted manually by the referees. Ugo looking for three, this time from the top, doesn't go. Rebounded by Bradford and tipped out of play by Blake Bowman. So it's going to be a Dragons ball. Sulks bringing it inside, goes to work, gets the two. Inside the final minute of the second, Derby with the ball with Iberia and back to Brown, around to Ugo. Josh Gademi will go to work. Off balance, gets the two. Josh Gademi playing really well today, takes Derby's tally to 41. Sulks double teamed by Derby on D. Manages to find an outlet pass. Regent Bascam, good hustle from Ronald Iberia, and it came off the foot. Gademi now on to 15 points for Derby. Timeout's been called by Bradford Dragons. There's 19 seconds left in the second quarter, and we'll take a breather. So 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Apologies, Emma. Did I say Blake was 18? Yeah, he's 19 now, isn't he? Had his birthday mid-season. Bradford running time off the clock. 3-pointer from Sulks is long, it's rebounded by Blake Bowman. 4 seconds on the clock when he took possession. He tries to pass, he should really have shot it. And it's turned over on the sideline by Derby, but there is just 0.1 seconds on the clock. And that's all there is time for as Bradford inbounded and the buzzer sounds. Oh dear, Blake should have had that shot really, but it would have been a tough shot to take from that distance, but I've seen him make them. So half-times here at the Nottingham Wildcats Arena. I'll quickly run through the scorers for you. Josh Gademi on 15, Ash Ugo on 6, Blake Bowman on 6, Jacob Conway on 5, Ollie Stanley on 4, Malcolm Smith on 4, and Ronald Iberia just on 1. For the Dragons, Great Ossabor on 7, but he is on 3 fouls, which will hamper them. Elijah Walsh is on 6. Time Regent Bascom has 5, Rehard Sulks on 4, and Edvards Gutmanis on 2 points. Elsewhere in NBL Division 1 today, there is just a couple of minutes remaining. 7 minutes in fact remaining at Loughborough down the road from here. Loughborough Riders 61, Leicester Warriors 63, with 7 minutes and 40 remaining in that game. And I think there's one game which must have already finished because it's disappeared off my screen. I'll check on that and bring you the result on that. Oh yeah, there it is. The game at Barking Abbey, BA London Lions 76, Hemel Storm 103, the final score hit there. Here at the Nottingham Wildcats Arena, it's Derby Trailblazers 41, Bradford Dragons 25. So welcome back to Nottingham. Just under a minute to go before the start of the third quarter here. Derby Trailblazers leading 41 points to 25 going into the third quarter. Led by Josh Gidemi on 15 points and 3 rebounds. Blake Bowman has 6 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals and a block. Derby with 4 blocks in total. Just waiting for the two teams to come back out on court. Looks like Malcolm Smith will start for Derby, having played only a handful of minutes in the first half, actually, because he picked up 2 early fouls. He played just six minutes, in fact, as Malcolm, but he is back out on court for the start of the third period. Just keeping you updated with what's going on elsewhere. I can tell you there's 14 seconds left at Loughborough, and the Riders are leading 70 to 67 over Leicester Warriors. Here though, we're back underway. And Bradford have possession to start the third. Suggs no good with the shot. And Suggs is called for a foul as Malcolm Smith pulled down the rebound. He doesn't like the call, but then he rarely does. Second personal foul on Rihard Suggs. Blake gets it to Jacob Conway. Conway short with the 3 and slightly off to the right as well. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a Bradford ball. Back in play. Off the ball, good D from Jacob Conway. Ossibor going up over Ollie Stanley, gets his own rebound, puts it back and scores at the second attempt. Ossibor's been a revelation for Bradford since joining them mid-season. Malcolm Smith, long, rebounded by Ossibor. Suggs with a floater, no good. Pulled down by Derby. Smith has it. Jacob gets it back to Charlie Brown. Charlie tries to get it inside to Malcolm Smith. To inbound, Ollie Stanley has it. Good D from Ossibor, but it doesn't stop Ollie Stanley. The Derby captain adds 2 more. He moves to 6 points. Suggs tries to drive down again. And the shot clock has failed again. It's stuck on 14. So hopefully the referees are counting. Ossibor with a triple this time, narrows the gap to 13 points. Conway for Derby. Dishes off, it's back to Charlie Brown at the top. Bowman has it stripped by Sulks. Sulks going all the way to the hoop, is he? No, he's not. He's dropped the ball, and it's a Derby ball. Referees just acknowledge that they are now counting the shot clock as it's stuck on 14. They had thought earlier that it was a problem with the batteries, but they've changed the batteries and it's failed again, so clearly not. Charlie Brown feeds into Ollie Stanley. It's turned over by Derby again. Bradford with a strong start to the third here. Ossabor. Good D from Smith. Can't deny Ossabor, who has all 7 points for the Dragons in this quarter so far. And Ossabor moves on to 14 points, doubling the tally that he had in the game so far. Malcolm Smith sitting again for Derby and Josh Kademi back in. Referees have once again paused the game while we look at the shot clock situation. And that break in the play gives me the opportunity to tell you that Loughborough Riders have managed to grind out that game. They won by 70 points to 67 against the Leicester Warriors. Loughborough are, of course, Derby's opponents in their final league match of the regular season, which is next Saturday at the later time of 5:30 in the afternoon, which will no doubt be pleasing to our American fan club, who have to get up very early to watch these games at the moment. Bowman for Derby. Powers to the hoop. Doesn't quite get the elevation. It's pulled down by Ossabor. Jacob Conway called for a foul. Although the referees are going to confer over that. It didn't look like a deliberate foul, but it's called as an unsportsmanlike foul on Jacob Conway. So great Ossabor on the line for shots and possession for the Dragons to follow. Ossabor can't convert the first. But he does get the second. Bradford back in possession. Game once again stopped by the referee. And he's running the shot clock down to 12. Shot clock now working again. It's going to be a Bradford sideline possession. Three-point attempt going. It's a long two, in fact, from Elijah Walsh. And Bradford have cut the gap down to just 8. Derby need a stop here, but they don't get one. They turn the ball over again. The steal and score is there for Elijah Walsh, and Derby will call timeout with 6:08 on the clock in the second quarter. They have been outscored by Bradford by a margin of 12 points to 2 at the start of the third quarter. Derby need to dig deep which is exactly what some of the comments are saying on the live comments on the live chat on the web stream at the moment. Derby do need a stop and they need to dig deep. They lead 43-37. So a great start by the Dragons in the third quarter. 12-2 their start to this period. Remember, they came back from 32 points down to win by 2 last time these two sides met. Let's hope we're not on for a repeat of that. Derby back in possession. Charlie to Ollie. Blake Bowman spins, kicks it back out to Charlie Brown. Brown to Gademi looking for the three. It's another one, it's all string. And I think that's 4 out of 5 3-pointers for Josh Gademi. And boy, did Derby need that. Now they need a defensive stop too. And they almost got it from Gademi there, but Schultz keeps hold of it. Shot coming in from the corner from the Dragons. They reply from deep. The 3-pointer is from Billy Cousins. Ugo drives inside for 2. 48-40. Cousins tries to, no, Schultz in fact kicks it out into the corner. Another 3-pointer, this time from Elijah Walsh. And the gap is now 5. Charlie Brown under pressure from Walsh. Kicks it into the corner to Gademi. Fakes a 3. Gademi gets it back, but then drops it. Going to stay with Derby. He must have touched a Bradford player there. So Slade coming back in, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Fed in from Ugo to Gademi, misses the 3 and it's rebounded by Osobor. Foul is called on Ash Ugo. That'll be his 3rd. Bradford in possession. 4:40 on the game on the third quarter clock. Elijah Walsh guarded by Oberia. Kicks it across to Regent Baskin looking for a 3. Long with it. Rebounded by Gademi. Ugo running for Derby. Shot is broken up. The pass is broken up by Elijah Walsh. And it's broken up equally by Ronald Oberia. But he was out of bounds. Bradford possession on the end line. Regent Baskin's shot is blocked by Derby. Oberia unopposed. Wasn't able to dunk it because Elijah Walsh was coming in on him, but he gets the points with a layup instead. I think that would have been nasty otherwise. Because we all know what he can do in terms of dunking. Elijah Walsh, long with a 3 this time, rebounded by Malcolm Smith, and Blake Bowman will dunk! Oh yes! Blake Bowman slamming that one down with attitude. Timeout is called by the Bradford Dragons. And let's just hope that that is the motivation that Derby needs to get this third quarter back on track, because as people are saying in the live chat comments, Derby do seem to have a thing with the third quarter. They just need to play like they were doing in the second, and it'll be game on for the Trailblazers. But now, 3:38 left in the third. It's Derby 52, Bradford 43. Back underway with the Bradford ball from the end line. Derby with a steal from Malcolm Smith. Smith playing point guard, dishes off to Josh Demi for two! Double teaming from Derby is good. Bradford get the ball out to Regent Bascom. Go for the layup, doesn't get there. (44-43), 3:07 in the third. Blake Bowman for Derby will set the new play. Malcolm across the baseline, doesn't get the two to go, but he pulls down a foul from number 22, Uche Emekwe. That'll be his second personal. Malcolm on the line makes the first. Misses the second. Pinned away today. No, very few people getting 2 out of 2. Sulks with the rebound. Stolen back by Derby. Ronald Aberia. Here's Malcolm playing points again. Malcolm going all the way to the hoop. He draws contact as he put the shot up. Didn't get the shot to drop, but the foul is called on number 4, time Regent Bascom. And that's his second personal. Malcolm back on the line for 2. Malcolm short with the second again, rebounded by Regent Bascom. Bradford on the break. Elijah Walsh will go to the line. The foul is called from Derby. Second personal on Blake Bowman. First one good for Elijah Walsh. Fails to get the second, it's rebounded by Malcolm. Demi to Oberia. Oberia finds Malcolm Smith, and Smith is fouled by Umekwe. Foul is on the floor this time, so it will be an end-line ball for Derby rather than shots for Malcolm. Josh Kademi's running over to inbound the ball for Derby. Kademi looking for another three. Doesn't get there. Rebounded by Dragons. Blake Bowman close to a steal. Didn't get there. Couldn't get a hand on it.
Defense, Derby.
Good defense from the Trailblazers here. Good Manis finds a way down to get the ball to Regent Bascom for three. Bit of a dagger on Derby there as they played good D throughout the majority of that shot clock. Kademi thought about the three, goes inside, doesn't get the two to drop. Malcolm Smith gets the ball. Putback is no good for Oberia and pulled down by Sulks. To Regent Bascom. Regent Bascom feeds inside to Salt. Nigel Walsh bringing it inside. Goes for the floater. It's well long. And that will be a shot clock violation. So Derby will get the ball back with 1:02 remaining in the third quarter. They lead by 9. Going to be a sideline ball for Derby. Sulks coming up with a steal for Bradford. And Elijah Walsh will finish it. Seconds left in the quarter. Jacob Conway for Derby slowing things down. Smith to Bowman. Bowman is triple teamed and Bradford come away with a loose ball. Walsh gets another 2 off the glass. Back to a 5-point game. Malcolm Smith will slow it down, gives it up to Conway on the halfway line. 7 seconds on the game clock in the quarter. Conway brings it up to the free throw line, takes the shot, doesn't go. Rebounded by Bowman. And we have a foul called on Rihard Sulks. Bradford are in the penalty, so Derby will go to the line for 2. Foul on Sulks will be his 3rd personal, I think. Blake Bowman misses the first. And misses the second. So it stays a 5-point gap at the end of the third quarter. Derby 56, Bradford 51. So Josh Kademi leads Derby with 20 points and 5 rebounds. Blake Bowman on 8, Ollie Stanley and Malcolm Smith both on 6, and for Bradford, Great Osserbour's on 15. Elijah Walsh now leading the scoring with 18 points. Blake will inbound to start the fourth. Derby leading by 5. Bowman to Ugo. Blake Bowman looking for the 3. Doesn't go, and it's rebounded by Sulks. Elijah Walsh at the other end, another 2. Cuts the gap to 3. Stolen again by Walsh, stolen back by Ugo. Derby will make changes. Charlie Brown is coming into the game to replace Ash Ugo. Malcolm Smith to Ollie Stanley. Ollie to Charlie Brown. 5 on the shot clock. Malcolm with a spin, gets the 2. Big play that from Malcolm Smith. I think he may have been the only Derby player who realised the shot clock situation there. Sulks tries to feed down inside. There's a foul under the basket. It's going to be on Charlie Brown. .56 left in the game. Malcolm checking out, replaced by Josh Kademi. Blake Bowman's also subbed out. I think it's Ronald Aberia that's come in for him. Sulks looking for the 3. All string. Cuts the gap to 2 points. Kademi for Derby. Spin move from Josh is no good. Rebounded by Regent Bascom. Sulks with a floater ties the game at 58. With 8:09 remaining. Charlie Brown for Derby. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Kademi has it at the top of the key. Takes it inside, puts the shot up, doesn't drop. And it's rebounded by Umekwi. And Derby need a stop on defence now. Bradford coming out strong again in this fourth quarter. Osserbour. No call there as Josh Kademi was sent clattering to the floor. We have a timeout called with 7:39 remaining. It is all square at 58 apiece. back in possession then here at the Nottingham Wildcats arena. Ollie Stanley did well to keep that in control. Charlie Brown kicks out to Gademi, 7 on the shot clock, the three-pointer is good. Going to be a Bradford sideline. Bradford in possession. The three-pointer is going up. Elijah Walsh gives them the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Charlie Brown for Derby. Will try and create something special. Jacob Conway has it. Jacob powers to the hoop, gets the 2. Cutting the gap to 1. Sulks for Bradford. In the corner is Great Ossiball. Good defense from Charlie Brown. Feeds inside to Sulks, so Sulks gets the roll on the 2. Conway for Derby. Now with Ollie Stanley. Gademi. Oberia, three-pointer is well long, rebounded and put back by Ollie Stanley. Good for 2. Regan Baston finds Walsh to Bradford. Ossiball to Sulks. The veteran is really stepping up strong in this fourth quarter. Ossiball to Mekwi, no good. Pulled down by Charlie Brown and a foul is called on Uchi Mekwi. Fourth foul on Umekwi. Derby back in possession. Malcolm Smith going to work, blocked by Ossiball, who also comes down with a rebound. Sulks, double teamed by Derby, and Conway wrestles the ball away. Ugo coming up with it, feeds it into Blake Bowman, who is fouled. And the foul is on 6, Elijah Walsh. First personal on Walsh. 5:04 remaining in the game. Rebound. Blake Bowman gets the second shot to go and ties the game at 63. Sulks feeds inside to Umekwi. Sulks going to work, blocked by Ollie Stanley. Rebounded by Ash Ugo. Great play defensively by Ugo. Conway feeds it in. There's a whistle on the play. That's going to be a foul on Rehard Sulks. And that is foul number 4 on Sulks. Conway to Bowman. Bowman trying the 3. It's off. And it's rebounded by Ossiball. Great Ossiball doesn't get the bucket, but does go to the line. Fouls on Ollie Stanley, his third. The ball makes the first. Misses the second. The referee says somebody was in too soon. Afternoon to Kevin Smith, just joined us on the stream. He's probably been watching for a while, but he's just commented saying, "Come on, Trailblazers." Off the ball this time makes both for a 2-point lead. Derby back in possession. Conway feeds it through to Ollie Stanley. Nice play from Derby. Ties the game at 65. Time Regent Bascom looking for three, nails it. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the game. Jacob Conway looking for the three, is off left, and it's rebounded by Sulks. Brings it around to Walsh. Osterball now has it. He goes strong to the hole, doesn't get the points. His shot rebounded by Jacob Conway, and here come Derby. Ugo. Conway this time will take it inside to the hole, gets the two. Whistle on the play is going to be against Derby. Bradford sideline ball. Intercepted by Ashugo, but it came off his foot. (67-68), there's 3 minutes and 3 remaining. Elijah Walsh. Good hustle from Ashugo, comes up with the steal. Blocked by Umekwe, rebounded by Sulks. Intercepted it almost by Derby. Bradford still have it. Osterball on the free throw line. Foul is called on Ash Ugo. That's going to be his fourth. No, third, in fact, signalled by the table. Walsh. Kicks it round to Osterball. Osterball through, but traffic stumbles with it. Malcolm Smith comes away with a loose ball. It's a Derby ball. 2:20 left in the game. 67-68. Bradford by 1. Derby with the ball. Ollie Stanley, guarded by Osobor. Kicks it out to Oberia. Oberia back in. Ugo for 3 is no good. And there's only a Bradford player there to rebound in the form of Elijah Walsh. Schultz. Regent Bascom. Mekwi has it. Shooting along the baseline is long. He's rebounded by Blake Bowman, and Derby need a score on this offense. Ugo spins, puts up the shot and gets it to go. Derby by 1. Now a defensive stop is what's needed for the Blazers. 1:27 left. Regent Bascom to Schultz. Elijah Walsh thought about the 3. Across to Schultz. Schultz finds Walsh. The 3 doesn't go. Rebounded by Bowman. Stolen back by Schultz. But he goes out of bounds and demolishes our video camera. So if you're watching on the stream, that's why the camera has just now gone blank and looking at the court. But it's okay. Timeout has been called by Bradford. 1 minute and 4 remaining. It's Derby by 1. What a thrill this is turning out to be. So 1 minute and 4 remaining. Derby ahead by 1. A thriller here at the Nottingham Wildcats Arena as Derby Trailblazers take on Bradford Dragons. It will be Blake Bowman to inbound for Derby, to Ash Ugo. Malcolm Smith has it, guarded by Osobor. Shoots along the baseline, doesn't go. Osobor gets a rebound. Huge outlet, collected by Elijah Walsh. Back to Schultz. Schultz gets it back from Regent Bascom, goes inside, kicks it out into the corner. Elijah Walsh is broken up by Derby, is it? Yes, Bowman has the steal. Good hands from Jacob Conway before that. Bowman goes to work, gets the 2 and draws a foul. And I think that may well be foul number 5 on Rihard Schultz. It is. The Latvian fouls out of the game. And if anybody was going to win the game for Bradford, it would probably have been Schultz. He goes out of the game with 11 points. 9 rebounds, 1 assist and 4 steals. So Derby ahead by 3. 25.2 seconds left. Bowman on the line for the 3-point play. Makes the bonus count. Derby by 4. Bradford with the ball. 3-pointer from Regent Bascom is no good. Ollie Stanley collects a rebound. Foul is called on Uchi Emekwe, and that's his afternoon completed too as he picks up foul number 5. Crucial rebound from Derby and Ollie Stanley, the captain. Ollie will go to the line for 2. Misses the first. Gets the second to go. 7 seconds left in the game. Ashugo will dribble the time off the clock as Derby pick up their victory. 73 points to 68. Victory for Derby Trailblazers here in what actually turned out to be a great battle against the Bradford Dragons here at the Nottingham Wildcats Arena. So let's run through some final stats for you. Jacob Conway finishing 9 points. Blake Bowman 11, Ollie Stanley 11, Malcolm Smith 8, Ash Ugo 10, Ronald Abiria 20. Sorry, Ronald Abiria 3 and Josh Gademi 20, just misreading the lines there on the live stats. Josh Gademi 5 rebounds as well, and 4 out of 8 3-pointers eventually. He did have 4 from 5 at one stage, but then missed the last few that he took in the game. For Bradford, Great Ossabor finishing with 17 points and 14 rebounds, proving what a big, strong player he is. Time Regent Bascom finishing with 11, but Elijah Walsh finishing 6 from 11 from the field and 3 from 9 from deep. 23 points and 4 rebounds for Elijah Walsh. So we'll try and grab a very quick word before we close the broadcast off this afternoon with one of the players. I'm going to try and get Josh Gademi to come over and have a very quick word if we can. We've dispatched a runner to go and ask him to come over. And Josh really carrying the team on his back to a large extent today with some great play. But Derby grinding out this win. Just one game remaining in the regular season for the Trailblazers, which is against Loughborough University Riders next weekend. Loughborough Riders here at Nottingham for the final game of the regular season. And then we head into the playoffs, which have a different structure this season, with all 14 clubs going into the playoffs. The top 2 teams, first and second, will have a bye in the first round and come in at the second round stage, but teams finishing in 3rd through to 8th, I think it is, will get home advantage in the first 2 games. Delighted to say, Josh Gademi pops over to have a quick word. Josh, that was a hard-fought win for the Blazers today.
Hello again, first of all. Yeah, it was a very hard win. After the last game, obviously, we were down by 30. And they came back and won, so we owed them guys a big win, but it wasn't easy for us today. It wasn't easy.
They're one of those sides, aren't they? There's a number in this league that you always know that are always going to fight and fight to the very end of the game, and Bradford really showed that with great strong periods at the start of the 3rd and the start of 4th that caused all kinds of problems for you.
Yeah, Bradford's a very good team. We knew going into the game we were not going to take them lightly because obviously from the last game we were up 30 again and we lost, so we know what they can do, and we know even when we was up 15, 20 points, like, we know that they can come back, so we always had to be on our A game, and yeah, we did well to finish the game strong in the end.
And they actually just showed their depth as well, really, today, because David Walsh didn't play, Andros Lankoudas didn't play, yeah. Ricky Fetsky didn't play, but it was still a really tough game for you guys.
Exactly, there you go. 2 or 3 key guys missing for them, and they still brought it. That just shows how well they play, and their game style doesn't change no matter who's on the court. So Matt and the coaching staff did a great job analysing them, and we had a good game plan of pressing them and playing zone, so we did very well.
last time we spoke, we talked about the fact that you coming back from injury, obviously, and just starting to real feel your game again. I guess that's taken to its next stage now, because your shooting today was really good.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I feel good. I feel confident now, and my body feels a lot better than it did. I was struggling with injury for the first half of the season, and you know, I was doing what I could to help, but now I can feel like I can do a lot more. So yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident.
Just looking at your stats, 8 from 16, 4 of 8 from both inside, and another 4 from 8 from outside, and doing a bit of everything as well with 5 rebounds and a couple of steals and block shots in there as well.
Yeah, we did. I mean, it's not just me. Everyone else played very well. We contested all the shots. Everyone brought their A game, so we're not really bothered on the team who scores the most and who gets the most rebounds. As long as everyone does their bit, you know, it's a confident win for us.
There's one staggering stat on the stat sheet here: 7 block shots for Derby, 4 for Bradford. I can't remember a game where I've seen so many block shots.
I know this league is crazy for block shots. I mean, you know, we've got OJ as a great shot blocker, and Ronnie had a nice block over there. So yeah, blocks are just like dunks for us. They get us going, and it's a good momentum play.
Yeah, I felt that Ronnie will be a bit disappointed that he didn't get that breakaway dunk, because there was a defender in his face right at the last minute.
Oh,
and he
it was
had to
so
take the
close, so close. We all got hyped on the bench, but you know, Ronnie's had a lot of those this season, so yeah, we got confidence that Ronnie's going to get some more.
But Blake had the opportunity to get one, and it was spectacular.
Yeah, you know Blake, he's a good player. He's very athletic, so that's casual from Blake. We expect that. We expect that.
But on the end, though, just pleasing that Derby managed to hang on, and some real big, strong plays down the stretch to get the win. Not least that big rebound from Ollie down the end as well, and the basket before that as well, both crucial.
Yeah, exactly. Every play counts throughout the whole game. You know, we didn't do very well from the free throw line, and you know, if we shot well from the free throw line, I think we would have had a more confident win. But there you go. You know, some games you get good percentages from free throws, bad percentages from frees. It's all how you play overall. So yeah, we're confident in that win.
So 1 game left in the regular season. Loughborough Riders here next weekend. They had a very tough win today. They beat Leicester Warriors by 3 today. Okay. So that's going to be a bit of another tense one, isn't it?
Yeah. Loughborough are a very, very good team, but you know, so are we. I think teams fear us more than we fear them. So I'm quite happy to go against Loughborough and hopefully get this next win as well.
Josh, thanks very much indeed for coming and chatting to us. Congratulations on the team win today, and we look forward to next weekend for the final game of the regular season, and then on into the playoffs.
Thank you, guys. See you later.
Thank you very much indeed. Josh Kademi for Derby there, having a little chat with us at the end of the game. Josh finishing with 20 points and 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 block shots as well, as Derby take the victory here by 73 points to 68. Thank you very much for for joining us on the live stream today, and I hope you've enjoyed our coverage.